Ever walk into a store and think, man, this stuff is expensive? What if I told you a president's tweets could be partly to blame? That's right, folks. We're talking about Donald Trump and Walmart. Trump took to his favorite platform to call out Walmart for blaming rising prices on his tariffs. Trump basically told Walmart to suck it up and not pass the costs on to shoppers. But is it that simple? Walmart's CEO, Doug McMillon, said, "Hold on." He explained that they try to keep prices low, but absorbing all those extra costs is like fitting an elephant in a clown car. Not happening. So, what's the deal with these tariffs anyway? Trump slapped a 10% tax on goods from most countries and a whopping 145% on stuff from China, though he later lowered it to 30%. Think appliances, clothes, shoes, tech, even your favorite snacks weren't safe. This trade war was supposed to bring back jobs, but it mostly just made things more expensive. Now Trump's a businessman, right? So he figured tariffs were the way to go, a classic art of the deal move. He wanted to pressure China and other countries into playing fair on trade. The idea was to protect American jobs and businesses. Sounds good on paper, but like a game of Jenga, pulling out the wrong block can bring the whole thing crashing down. The problem is, tariffs often lead to higher prices for consumers. It's like a game of hot potato, with the extra cost getting passed down the line until it lands in your shopping cart. And when prices go up, people tend to buy less, which can hurt businesses and the overall economy. Now Walmart's a big deal. We're talking over 10,000 stores worldwide, with 4,600 right here in the US, so when Walmart sneezes, the whole economy catches a cold. They're constantly trying to balance keeping prices low to attract customers while also making a profit. Tariffs throw a wrench in that whole equation. See, Walmart sources products from all over the globe. They rely on those global supply chains to keep costs down. But tariffs make those imports more expensive, putting Walmart in a tough spot. They can either eat the cost, which hurts their profits, or pass it on to consumers, which could make them shop elsewhere. Section 4. The price you pay. Tariffs and your grocery bill. Let's be real, folks. Most of us aren't economists, but we all understand one thing: the price tag. When you're at the checkout, the last thing you want to see is a higher total because of some trade war. But that's the reality of tariffs. They trickle down to everyday items from clothes and toys to groceries and electronics. And it's not just the direct cost of the tariffs. There's also the ripple effect. When businesses face higher costs for materials and supplies, they often have to raise prices to stay afloat. This can lead to inflation, which means your dollar doesn't go as far as it used to. Section 5. Election year economics. A recipe for uncertainty. Now, throw in an election year and things get even more interesting. The economy is always a hot-button issue, and politicians know it. They'll use it to their advantage, blaming their opponents for rising prices, or taking credit for a strong economy. So, was Trump right to start a trade war? Should Walmart just absorb the costs of tariffs? These are tough questions with no easy answers. But one thing's for sure: when presidents and superstores clash, it's the consumers who often end up footing the bill.